Liz here. I have a video that I'm uploading right now. Just finished editing. It is the Goodwater Loop here in Texas. I wanted to attach this quick message in front of this upcoming video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and being a part of my life. I want to wish you and your whole family the merriest of Christmas. Also, the second message that I have is I recommend this loop, which is 26 miles near Augustin. It is fantastic for fun here in December now when the weather is terrific. If you are a hiker or a camper or a backpacker, you can do this quick jaunt around 26-mile lake and spend wonderful time at a nice campground. Go to town and see the lights in Georgetown for Christmas spirit. You can have a wonderful time in this Texas vacation. You come and enjoy this loop. Here's the video. Enjoy. Good afternoon. I'm Liz with Liz Trails and Travels. If you're new to my channel, I like to do backpacking, and when I'm not backpacking, I'm in a camper touring somewhere. So it's been fun. Today I arrived to Lake Georgetown. It's about 35 miles north of Augustin here in Texas. My girlfriend Carolyn is arriving tomorrow morning. I drove 3 hours to get here to the campground, Cedar something park, and but this is where we're going to be starting tomorrow when we get going. And it's a 26-mile loop. Today's December the 12th. Wonderful time of the year to be out here because summer is way too hot here in Texas. So her and I are going to attempt to do all 26 miles. We're going to take 3 nights to do that. We're going to do counterclockwise from Cedar Breaks. We're going to start with, here's where it starts and it ends. Mile 1, mile 26. We want to not rush and do a lot of mileage, and when we head out to the opposite directions, Tejas Campground, there isn't a whole lot of water unless you go to the lake. Let me show you the lake. Look at this. This campsite, Cedar, has wonderful amenities. This is a place for RVs. So Maprica is pretty wonderful here. Topo area is well marked. Also on the website, which I'll link below, there's this nice topo map. There's a second map with more information as well as more referencing campgrounds. Good day. Well, here's a quick update. Carolyn is here. There she'll be driving. So what we decided to do, we're going to leave one of the cars at the Russell campsite, and we're going to slack pack to Russell Camp, and we'll leave our overnight stuff in that second car. And backpack basically means you just carry day hike stuff. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's a very nice day. It's going to be cloudy, sunny in the afternoon. We're at the base of the dam. So once you park the car at the trailhead, you got to get on the road and walk across the dam, and you'll see mile markers. We just passed 26. That's the reason why you got to do that. All right, ready? I know. This is Overlook Park, and we're glad to know that there's no hunting around here. It's 10 o'clock, and we've hiked a couple of miles. We're on the other side of the lake now.
Orders them. So no, I don't hate you. You just don't have any seniority. And
remnants of something. Doesn't look like a home. We don't see a fireplace. About mile marker 23. We got a hiker down there. Another interesting cliff area. We were discussing that this looks fairly new. Looks like a fire break. I'll have to swim and show you this very unique mushroom. She's gonna send it to a mushroom expert. And
It's so shiny.
to identify
Get it on the other side.
it's shiny. It's
I don't want that.
all right. That's what it sounds like. So I need you guys to look it up. You guys are the experts, mushroom people. Let me know what this is. We are at Jim Hoggs Campground, and we're 4 miles from our final destination for the day, Russell.
Look behind you.
What's that?
Look behind you.
Oh, there's a nice deer. I gotta show you the deer. We did 9.5 miles today. We're at Russell Park, and it's about 5 o'clock, 5 something. Getting dark pretty quick, and we're gonna go get my car from Cedar Park, which is maybe a 20-minute drive. It's nice and convenient, and I'm all set up because that way I didn't have to sit up in the dark. We're probably gonna grab a bite to eat somewhere. Good morning. Well, today is our second day, and today woke up to a little bit of a foggy day, but no rain. We were supposed to get some showers last night, but nothing happened. And but it's foggy, so it's wet, but it's not too bad. Bathrooms are fantastic. They even have hot showers. So today's plan is we're gonna take our cars. We're gonna leave one at Tejas. Today's mileage is like 5-6 miles. We're gonna grab a little breakfast on the road on the way over, and drop off our car, come back over here, and continue hiking around the loop. If you can slack pack around here, why not? It's luxury, really. Very, very rocky, flat, so we haven't seen any up or down yet. Some foresty area makes it pretty. As far as animals out here, there's armadillo, raccoons, and things like that. We haven't seen anything. We haven't seen any snakes. There are some snakes here, and that's about it. No coyotes that we heard of. No wildlife of any other kind. We see a lot of trees that are decorated for Christmas, which I think is exciting. So, all right, we're gonna finish packing up, head for the restaurant, more like an IHOP maybe or something. And I'm still continuing on my weight loss program. So last night I had a little salad instead of a massive pizza or anything like that, which I could have, but I choose not to. And I can tell you 30 pounds less on this trail or any other backpacking or slack packing or day hiking. Amazing, amazing. I'm feeling fantastic. So about halfway there. So by the time summertime comes, I should be all totally done with my weight loss and take on some longer trails, more challenging backpacks. TP next to a bench, you guys. If that doesn't gross you out. Most of the time, no views of the lake. And these rocks are slippery with the foggy rain, misty rain that we gotten throughout the morning. Nice view of the lake. We don't get these very often, so we dropped down to the trail to the shore, walked along the shore a little bit, and then went back up to the trail and added a cairn because there are no markers on the trail.
I'm going to. I'm absolutely going to.
We are approaching the Walnut Campground area, so that's why the trail got nice and wide. Grassland area. I have to say I am very, very impressed with Walnut. This place, for a undeveloped campsite, it is amazing. Look at the sights. It is flat as could be. Firing tables. You have a place to hang your food. Lots of space. Here is your Lake Georgetown view. Little trail that goes right down there. I see about 6 tables. So I don't know how many tables are here. But yeah, this is amazing, you guys. Of course, you know, you don't have your outhouse and you don't have a plush toilet or anything like this. But you know, this will work. Oh yeah, this will work just fine. You make sure you stop and read every sign. There's lots of fantastic history. We came across the crossing. We took that and went across the other side of the lake, heading north towards Tejas for about a mile. And from there, we took our cars and we head back to Russell Campground and spend the evening there. We went to town and we had wonderful dinner. The next morning, we finished the part that we had skipped, completing a figure 8 and started heading back south again. All right, north of Texas, or Tejas. And we're heading down to the crossing. This is the end of the northern section of the box.
No, actually I think that's probably dog.
A doggy?
Yeah, because dog tends to turn that whitish color.
There are only like 3 of these signs on the trail. We made a stop at Sawyer Campsite. Sawyer Campsite. We're not staying here tonight. I figured I'll give myself a bite to eat. We'll catch you guys tomorrow where we're going to be finishing up the last 5 miles, and there is a spring that we want to visit. We're going to go visit Cedar Hollow Camp since we visited all the other camps. So this morning we got up early, high hop, breakfast, started our final day. When I wanted to do a little bit of filming on Cedar Hollow, water right on the edge so you can filter firings, but we got a nice table. They all had tables, so it's really nice. No place to hang up your food either, so some had poles. But tell you a little bit about this morning. Today's Thursday and it's our final day, and we're planning to do the remaining of the miles, which is just 5. We slack packed every day. We just have to carry our empty backpacks with just basics such as a jacket for rain and maybe a little bit of food and some of your ditty bags. And what else I have? That's about it. Rain jacket and everything is on the back. I have a Z-Pack backpack. I really like it. So alright, this is the famous outdoor toilet that I've seen on videos from other people who have been here. You get a glorious view, no privacy whatsoever, but his and hers, I suppose. And here's your view. I thought that was pretty hilarious. Well, there's a table right there, so if you want privacy, just think of that bush as covering you part way. Alright, I'll take my words back. There are more than one bridge here. Yep. And there are trail markers. We've seen them. I didn't fill all of them. Crocket Springs. Between mile marker 2 and 3. Some little rock hopping around here and there. All right, you guys get to watch us finish.
Are you really gonna video us finishing?
Yes.
All right.
And we even have an audience, you guys. Look. Welcome to cheering committee. Yes. Yeah, we actually had a blast because we were staying in campgrounds. We have 2 cars, so we kept moving the cars around, staying at the campgrounds instead of the backcountry campgrounds. So we went to town every night, had a beer, got up, had breakfast, moved the car, do another bunch of miles, and repeat. I tell ya, doesn't get any better than that. Now we're gonna go get the other car, Cedar Hollow, clean up and drive home. This concludes our trip.